Patrick Peterson, who had previously only played professionally in Arizona, is now going to head north to Minnesota, joining the Vikes on a one-year, $10 million deal. You know the Vikes defense took a big step backwards last year, and maybe Peterson will help. He is an 8-time Pro Bowler, making it every year from 2011 to 2018, and was first-team All-Pro 3 different times in 2011, 2013, and 2015. All right, for more on this, let's bring in our Pro Bowler. There he is, Jonathan Jones, CBS Sports senior NFL writer. Let's start here. It's 1 year. It's $10 million. He moves from Arizona, contending team or a team that wants to take a next step, to Minnesota, a team that wants to get back to where they were. Translate this for me.
Yeah, well, it's a team that desperately needs to get that secondary and really defense, EK, you mentioned it, back in shape. And this is a defense that Mike Zimmer has talked about, probably misread it. He has since admitted back at the preseason, he thought they were going to be a lot better than they would be, that, you know, the opt-outs and the young guys, everything was going to be a little bit more cohesive. And it turns out that they were pretty bad across the board. And it was what he called the worst defense that he had ever had, at least as a head coach of the Vikings. So this fills a hole there for the Minnesota Vikings, a team that, yes, they did draft Jeff Gladney in the first round of last year. Yeah, they have Mike Hughes, but they also needed those guys to accelerate their development a little bit more. Patrick Peterson, probably not today the all-pro, the all-decade guy that he was last decade. However, the contract reflects exactly what he can give you. It's 2 or 3 interceptions a season. It's, you know, he's only going to give up 2 touchdowns a year, I think, is really what he gave up last season. I just went through what he allegedly gave up. There was really nothing outside of a Stephon Diggs touchdown that I saw. So, you know, I really like this signing for the Vikings as they are trying to get back and compete and try to keep up with the Green Bay Packers in their division.
All right, so we like it from Minnesota. It's only 1 year. It's not crazy money. If nothing else, he knows how to play at a high level and can be a good influence and that type of guy. Plus, you say, look, he's got something left in the tank. I get it. I agree with you there completely. How much does this hurt Arizona losing him? What do they have now in the secondary?
Yeah, you know, obviously all of Arizona's focus apparently this offseason was about surrounding Kyler Murray, and maybe Arizona's going with the idea that we're just going to outshoot you this season. And so I do like the moves that they've made, certainly with A.J. Green going to Arizona. That would seemingly signal that Larry Fitzgerald is not going to be there anymore. They got the trade for Rodney Hudson just as it looked like he was going to be released and maybe even wind up in Kansas City. So I like so far the moves that the Cardinals have made on offense, but, you know, they let Hassan Reddick walk. They signed J.J. Watt to a deal that was probably a little bit too much money, certainly more money than he was going to get out there on the market elsewhere, at least for a contending team. So we're going to see if this defense can keep pace with the offense. I would say so far, not quite yet, and they're going to need to fill some holes here in the draft.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.